away from you. I can't tell me and Mr. Witt here is on. So we're live, and this gentleman to my left is Mr. Craig Witt from Second Baptist Church there in Clinton, and I've got him down here to tell y'all they got a thing coming up here in February, and I'm just going to turn it over to him and let him tell us all about it.
Well, hey, Steve, thanks for letting us come tonight and share a little bit about it. We're really excited about our men's event coming up at the end of February, Thursday, February 28th, there at Second Baptist, and got a great evening planned. We always like to change things up, and we're changing some things up this year. We're having a great speaker coming in. A lot of people in, I guess, the Baptist world you would say know Dr. Johnny Hunt, pastor of First Baptist Church, Woodstock. He's done a big men's deal for a number of years. I think this last weekend spoke to over 25,000 men. This past weekend in Atlanta and across the nation, simulcast. And so, great dynamic speaker, just a great gentleman who have a great word. He'll challenge us. He's just an inspirational speaker mostly too, but he'll share a great story to challenge of us all as men to be better men in our walks. But we're excited about the night too. Just all the things that are going to take place. If we're going to have an event, we got to have food, and that's something that's a prerequisite. And we're excited about our dinner that night. We have something new we're going to try this year, and we're going to do a big fish fry.
Oh man! Hey, listen, Craig, Mr. Witt, you can't do fish wrong. That's the one thing about it.
No, that's right.
It's always good.
Well, we're excited about it. We're getting the guys all lined up with the fish fryers, and I thought, we'll have white beans with it, coleslaw, hush puppies, and homemade desserts. And so, hey, that's worth coming for just right there.
I guarantee.
And so we're lining up all the fish fryers we can, and I told the guys we don't want soggy fish. And we don't want cold fish.
That's right.
We want hot, fresh fish. And so we're excited about that. So it's going to be a great evening. Like I said, a great meal. That's Thursday, February 28th at Second Baptist Clinton. And Johnny Hunt will be there. But also we're excited just about the evening, too. We've got several exhibitors that will be there. And one of our main ones this year will be Trophies of Grace. And some of our folks in the past have seen that. It's world-class. It's a display of world-class deer. But we're really excited this year. We've got their Western Division coming as well. And included in the Western Division is world-class elk, full mounts of like mountain lions and stuff like that. So we're really excited about that. We have they got several deer that are going to be there, full body size mounts of two humongous deer locked up in a fight.
Oh,
and
man.
so it's going to be it's a neat thing. It's worth just coming to see that. And so we're excited about that. We'll have a couple other exhibitors there, and it's just a great night of fellowship for men. And that's the thing. It's a great opportunity to bring your son, hang out. It's not going to be a long evening. We're going to start feeding about 5:15. The program around 6:30. We'll have a great night of just worship too, but also Pastor Johnny will share with us. And then, as always, we're going to have a great meal. We're going to have a great speaker, and also we're going to have great door prizes.
Oh man!
And so we're really excited about that. We even put a few of them out in the front lobby of the church today. We got several really nice grills that we're giving away. We got some real nice car cleaning kits. Everybody, it's getting spring, and everybody's want to get their vehicles cleaned up. But we got several guns we're going to give away, and so. We're still working on a lot of door prizes. So for $10, it's a pretty good deal. You get a good fish fry, a great word, just a challenging word, and an opportunity to win some great door prizes. So and see some world-class deer. So for $10, that's not bad at all.
Hey, that's a heck of a deal. I don't want to tell you how much my fish has cost me over the years.
Well, my deer too. So
I mean, oh Lordy.
I sometimes it's better just to keep that secret,
That's right.
So
I don't want that to get out.
That's exactly right. But no, it's going to be a great evening. We've had quite a few churches from the area that reached out, and they're bringing their guys from their church. But not this is just a church thing. This is for our community. I think our church has always tried to be a church that reaches out to the community, and so we're excited about it. It's going to be a great evening. We're working next year. We're probably going to do our big wild game dinner next year and get it cranked back up. And so we're working on it already. And so, it's just a way for our men to come together for an evening.
Yeah.
And so, I want to encourage all the men out there, if you have free that evening, Thursday, February 28th, last day of February, to come out and be a part of that evening. So it's going to be a tremendous evening, and I think it'll be a great time. And I think the guys will walk away challenged and inspired that night as well.
Well, that sounds like a good deal. You get to be there at the church where the Lord's at, and fellowship with all the other people. Plus, you get to do your second passion, and that's
absolutely.
So you're double dipping.
Well, I'm ready for this. We're coming through the winter and getting ready for spring, and I always said it's the spring is the exciting time of the year. Fishing picks up, and it's thunder chicken season, turkey season as well. So it's always exciting time. But no, we love to have. Is anybody want to be a part of us? They can go to the church website and order their tickets. Call the church office, or they can come visit us this coming Sunday morning at 10:30 for worship and get tickets at church at then too.
Well, that sounds good. Folks, it's an honor for us to have Craig with us. He's been over here 2 or 3 different times already, but anytime he's got time and something going on up there like they're putting on, we're more than welcome to share our time with him and let him promote what he's doing up there.
Hey, we thank you and appreciate your show, and looking for another year. And so,
yeah.
But
I just told him where he asked me there a minute ago how long we've been doing this, and I said, well, if I'm not mistaken, in the second week of February we'll be starting our 7th year.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And we're just tickled to death, and just like you all, we enjoy coming up there, and when you've got something going on, every time we can, we try to make it.
Absolutely. Well, it's going to be a great night, and praying that weather holds up, and even if it's cold now, we're going to have hot fish.
There you go. Yeah, when you take them out of the grease, dump them on your plate, and go get your fixings to go with them.
Hey, again, you can't go wrong when you got fish, white beans, coleslaw, and hush puppies.
There's no way.
That's about as good as it gets.
That's exactly right.
That's almost like heaven.
Yeah, it's almost, yeah. There you go. Well, listen, we appreciate you coming by. Folks, we're going to go to a commercial break, and Mr. Witt's going to get back to home, and so that he can be up to work in the morning, and we appreciate him coming by.
Thank you. Thanks again. Appreciate you,
buddy.
Yes,
appreciate you. All right, Dylan, take us to break. Hey folks, here at Edgemoor Outdoors Inside, and just got with Jim. Right here's one of the hot items right now. This new Shimano SLX, and it's $99.99. And man, I tell you what, it's got a great handle on the reel. I mean, it's really dandy. And so get by here at Edgemoor, try this out. Look at this reel here. It's a Shimano SLX. Okay. Also, too, here the jackhammer chatterbait has been a hot item. Jim said he's selling a lot of those. Probably got the biggest selection in town. But man, they look great. I'm telling you, they really do look good. Also, Jim has back here on the rack, he's got the rod, the Shimano rod that matches up with this SLX reel. So you want to check that out while you're over here. Man, this reel feels real good. All right, folks, we're just going to walk around the store here. I'm trying to get some film here that I deleted a while back, and just all kinds of stuff here. I hadn't had a chance to get over in a while, and back wall full of zooms, just everything looking good. Don't forget, you bow hunters, Jim's got the stuff to do the bow thing with over here. Sight them in for you, take care of your arrows, whatever you might need, that kind of thing. We're still on the back wall. Remember, folks, Edgemoor Outdoors. All right, we're back. And as you can see, we've gained 2 or 3 here. And got Jerry right here behind me. And Bill and Mike got in here. And we're going to have a show. And, you know, we appreciate Mr. Witt coming down. And he's assistant pastor, I think, up there at Second Baptist, Bill. And I know you and Polly belong there and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, folks, we do want let you know about Miss Polly. She's not doing the best in the world. So all your prayers, we need to be directed that way if possible. We just have to pray and hope that everything turns out better. And Bill, that's all we can do.
That's all we can do, old buddy.
Yeah, sure is. So
we just left from our jury, and I just left there about 45, 50 minutes ago, and she was resting. She was resting comfortable anyway. That's the most important thing. So
yeah.
At least she's resting good.
Agreed, Bill. Agreed with that. So anyway, we'll we do want to keep her in our prayers, and we'll see how things turn out, and hopefully everything will turn out good. We'll move right along. I'm going to tell you, fishing has been pretty much tough.
It's been tougher than nails for some people. And I have got a couple of good fishing reports, though, son. I just got through talking. Mine, yours, and Mike's friend, old Max over at Dale Hollow.
Yeah.
He left out, and he got over there. It was 18 degrees. It was up in the day. 18 degrees. He went out and he caught 5 nice smallmouth.
Mm-hmm.
He really did. That's today. I just got through talking to him about 20 minutes ago. Is that right, Jerry?
Roughly,
Yeah.
Yeah. And my good friend Richard McIntosh, he fished that Heartland series up there at Norris last weekend, and him and his grandson won it. They had 4 really nice smallmouth. Had I think it was about 12 or 13 pounds of the 4 of smallmouth. And I know what Mac caught his fish on. He caught them on a yellow jig over at Dale today. And Richard and his grandson, they caught theirs on the little swim bait, 2 3/4 inch swim bait. And the fish wasn't very deep.
Yeah.
Like I said, the lake has been coming up like up and down. It'd be up one day and down the next, but after this last rain, it come up from 1,000 back up to 1,007, which is about a little better than 7 foot, and you just can't keep up with the fish. They here one day and gone the next.
Yeah.
That's the way these crappie is in this here muddy water. They're here today and gone tomorrow, ain't they, Mike?
I think when they can't see that manner, they won't bite it.
That's right.
Too much mud dry, I guess.
Well, I tell you what, I'll be as honest I be with you. If we don't get some of this water out of some of these lakes, we're in trouble. I tell you what, Nashville got flooded one time.
Yeah.
And if our rainy season is
It's
not
here
here
to come.
yet.
No, it's still to get here.
I mean, we might not get no rain in the rainy season. I'm not saying we will or won't. I don't have no idea. But if we have the rain in the rainy season and these lakes don't get down to where it is, you better be careful, old buddy. We're going to have some floods that we've not seen in a while.
Yeah.
Every lake that I know of is above where it's supposed to be.
We've had this cold spells come through. Now they're talking maybe up in the upper 60s, and the grass will be green, the trees will be trying to bud out and everything again, and
Get it all killed.
get it all killed again. I don't know.
You're right there, Mike, old buddy.
It's just back and forth.
Well, what's old Michael been doing on these crappie fishing, old buddy?
Well, I hadn't been doing all that good.
Like you said, when you can't see the minnow, it's tough, ain't it, son?
Yeah. I've made a few trips there that couldn't even get a bite. And then a couple of trips where he caught 6 at a time.
I was really surprised about Richard. Richard said that when they fished that Heartland series up there last weekend on Norris, he was surprised that the fish was caught.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said that he had a hold of the 5th smallmouth that he would have won big time. But he had 4 nice ones, and they were all 4 keepers, so
Yeah.
they have to be over
They're
18 inches. Is that
yeah.
right?
That's right. That's exactly
So,
right.
4 over 18 inches that weighed somewhere around 10 or 12 pounds. I can't remember. He told me, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But that's a pretty good catch.
Yeah. Well, you know, we was talking about that the other week too, Bill. You take an 18-inch smallmouth on Dale Hollow, he'll weigh 3.5, nearly 4 pounds.
That's exactly right.
And up there, if he weighs 2.5,
I don't
you
understand
just,
that.
I don't
I
either.
don't understand
Long
it.
and
I don't-
skinny, ain't it?
Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
I don't know. I wished we could figure it out, but they
It has
just,
to be something about the bait.
yeah,
I mean, it almost has to be.
yeah.
I don't know what it is, and I wish I could get the answers, but I don't know. Some people probably knows what it is, but undoubtedly they don't care.
I don't know what the deal is, but that's the way it is. You an 18-incher out there, he'll weigh 3.5 pounds.
Yeah.
3.5 pound, give or take a few ounces, and so every now and then you get one that'll weigh 4 pounds on it. That's
You're
18
not
inches
kidding
long.
there. Max said that he had 5 fish today, and up in the 18, 19, 20 inch range.
Yeah.
He said they were dandies.
Dandies, yeah.
He said he never caught but 5, but he said they were all cracker jacks.
Well, that sounds
And our
good.
friend David Duvall, he arrived over this afternoon, so they're going to be there all this next week.
Yeah. Well,
Can we go?
I don't know. We might can.
I know what you mean. son.
We might can. I've got to work tomorrow, but I'm off Saturday for sure. And
I got Jerry behind me here, and he stayed here with me while Gay run to Nashville. She had a few little odds and ends that she had to take care of down there. So
Yeah.
Jerry stayed with me to take care of me.
yeah, I hear you.
Oh, it's a chore, I'll tell you what.
Oh, Lord, I hear you. Mike he's been 3 trips crappie fishing, and you probably heard him tell that a minute ago. In 2 trips, he didn't get a one.
It beat all our thing.
And
I mean, you can see them on the depth finder, you know they're there.
yeah.
But
Well, you should have put you on a treble hook. You're allowed 3 hooks, kind of just.
I needed some of them chartreuse minnows you was talking about or something,
Yeah, there you go.
with a dinner bell on it or something.
Anyway, this past weekend he went back and he did catch. He brought 6 home. Yeah, but he said they wasn't but 11, 12 inchers.
The one is right at 12, the others are just 10 to 11.
10 to 11. Yeah.
I don't know where the big ones is at. If they're there, they sure wasn't biting. I'm thinking that water will clear up.
Well, all this rain and everything is coming and going and up and down and everything. It's like I said, son, it's got it all messed up. It really has.
Yeah.
And I was surprised, and I think Richard and his grandson was surprised that they done as well as they did, especially on that little swim bait.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he said they was using a real small head on it.
Yeah.
And the fish was under 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And they was fishing under 20 feet deep, so 10, 12, 14 feet.
Well, when I was up there Saturday a week ago, and it rained all day, the water temperature was 48 degrees just about everywhere I went.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I know we've had a few cool days here, but they fished this past Saturday. That was Saturday a week ago, and they fished this past Saturday,
Yeah.
didn't they? So, or whatever, and yeah, that's right. So the cold weather hadn't hit yet, so I'd say it's probably was still in the 40,
Yeah.
48
I don't know what
degrees.
it is now. We've had 2 Cracker Jack mornings here. So it's been about as tough as I've seen it. I've seen it this tough before outside when I was working outside. And
Right.
Steve and you and Mike, you all both of them worked outside, and
Yeah.
hey, I've seen it 25 degrees below zero
Zero.
and had to climb them poles and that.
That's the difference between a fisherman
Yeah.
and a man that likes to fish. I'm a man that likes to fish.
Yeah, I hear you. But it's the weather's been you know, last few days, we've had some cold days, but, it seems like it changes every year, and which it does. Chuck's, and we go when it's cold, and you just have to slow down and fish a little slower. And
I tell you what, Billy Joe Talbert from over at Maryville, our friend that fishes Dale Holler with us, Billy Joe says, "Hey Bill, are you going fishing this week?" And I said, "Billy Joe, I'm not that mad at him yet."
yeah, that's right.
He got a real kick out of that. I said, "Billy Joe, I'm not that mad at him yet. I believe I'll stay at home."
Yeah, I heard that. I know what you're saying there.
It seems like every few years we get one of these cold spells, and then they come up with a different name for it, you know. There once it was Alberta Clipper, and then a Polar Express, and you know, all kinds of stuff they come up with. But
This is a polar vortex.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but
yeah.
it must come from a long ways. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it means. It means that when it snowed, everybody got snow but us in Clinton. We didn't get nary a drop, and they had people writing into the news stations and, you know, giving them a hard time because they didn't
You
get
get
no
the snow,
snow.
yeah.
I seen
know.
it there on the news. All the grass was covered over there at the airport in Maryville, and the parking
Yeah.
lots was clean as could be, and the
Yeah.
roads was clean.
That's a fact. You know, shucks, the blizzard of '93 was in March.
That's right.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We're just going to go. That's just like if I go fishing and not do any good. That's make me want to go that much harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. That daggone thing.
When I do get mad at them, they better look out.
Yeah. Yeah. Because then I might stay day and night.
Yeah, that's right.
Figure them out. But
Yeah.
that's the case, and about the fishing. Now, Mike, you did get some them fish on film, I guess.
Yeah, I got a few of them on film. Right?
Got a few of them on film.
No, we never had that life.
Well, I'll tell you, you know, the other Saturday when I went and it rained all day, I got to film that bass had that bluegill in his mouth, and he couldn't. He was just laying up on top of the water, and both of them still alive. Anyway, I got him up over to the boat, raked him over my rod, and got him up in the boat, and got the bluegill out of that smallmouth's mouth. The top fin on that bluegill was hung up, which is too big for him to swallow anyway, but he still had it. And I got them apart there and laid them out on the deck there and took a picture of them and everything, threw them back in. Bluegill was out there circling, and the smallmouth took off. But anyway, you know, this weather thing is just you go when you can. You know,
That's right.
That's it. Us fishermen, we we just if we're not working, we're trying to get to the lake. Ain't we?
That's exactly right. Yeah. Well, my going to the lake right now is a second priority.
Right.
As long as if Polly tells me that I need to go fishing, I might go. But I got to make sure
I understand.
she's willing for me to go.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I understand, Bill. Yes, sir. Anyway, I guess, Mike, we better show what little bit of film you got.
Yeah, say hello to Dad. There. I'm
Say
sure
hello
he's
to
watching.
Dad, for sure. And Gay's watching. Say hello to her.
Yeah, I got something for you too. There's that. I thought you might need since you
Oh,
stay
yeah.
hung up all the time.
Yeah, since I stay hung up all the time. Boy, I tell you what, Mike, you want to call me Killer Black, I'll tell you that. Shoot, yeah. Yeah, these little old things right here, folks, is real handy
Best they are.
about getting you loose. Now you got the best in there is for sure, but I can't figure out how to get it on. That's why I grabbed up one of these right here. They pretty dang simple.
Yeah. It is a little complicated. You get used to it.
That's it.
Old Paul has got and I was one that got him to build it. and I'd had one similar to it, and it wasn't heavy enough. And the one that he's got is heavier than this one right here. He made the mold for, I believe, for that one there.
He
for
did.
y'all.
sure
He
did.
did. He
And,
sure did.
That one right there, Steve, he won't even let me use mine. He grabbed my line, putting that on, and he ain't failed yet.
Yeah.
That nerve does a good job too, son.
It does. It does. For what it is, it's unbelievable.
How much does it weigh, Steve?
Oh, well, there's like two sizes. Paul made that mold to pour, I don't know if it's about a 3/4 or an ounce. This one here might be 1.25 ounces. But he made that mold to pour two different sizes. And that's what we got. One's a little heavier than the other, and like I say, it just, it's for what it is, it's as simple as hanging it on your lines, all you gotta do.
That's all.
Turn it loose.
I tell you what, I hate to lose a bait that I'm catching fish on.
Oh, me and you
Oh,
both,
man, that
Bill.
hurts my feelings if I
Yeah.
lose a bait that I'm catching fish on.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I've lost very few baits with that one right there, or the one that we've
Paul
got.
made- yeah. That's fact, Bill. They work. They ain't no two ways about it. I like that one that Paul makes when I know I'm really hung bad.
Yeah.
And cause it goes that wire just boom, it's right on that head.
Yeah.
This thing here, it follows that line down and it pulls it backwards. And for what it is, it does a real good job. But I'm like you, I hate to lose a bait that I'm catching fish on.
Huge, yeah, I do too, son. I really do.
Yeah, I'll sit right there and knock on that thing for
Yeah.
10, 15 minutes trying to get it loose.
Name of one thing that makes that worse is that the fish takes the bait away from
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's a fact, Mike. That's exactly right. Sure is. Okay, Dylan, let's see what Mike's got on film, man.
Okay, folks, I'm down here at Caney Creek and it's muddy back here. Water temperature's 45 degrees. I'm gonna head down and see if I can find some cleaner water. So stick with us and hopefully we can find a few of them crappies, see what's going on. Them birds are sure having a time out here getting them minnows off the top anyway. So I'm gonna get a couple of minutes on myself and see what I can find out. So stick with us and remember the sponsors and let's go fishing. Okay, folks. Yesterday I showed you I put in Caney Creek. It was muddy. I come all the way down Bass Goat Island, went up White's Creek, went a lot of places. Water seemed to be awful dingy. Couldn't even get a bite, hardly just a few bumps. Today I come down here, Maple Grove. Water looks fairly decent in here. Looks real good, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna get out here and see what I can find out. Maybe I can get back on them crappie. Yesterday was awful disappointing day. It was a nice day to be out here, but the crappie sure wasn't biting, and neither was anything else. So we're gonna get out here and try them. So stick with us, and hopefully we can find something. You can see it's 20 foot deep right here. I want to show you something here. There's minnows coming in there now. You know, there's so many that the depth finder won't read through them. Showing from 3 foot all the way to the bottom. So many minnows. There we are again. Here it is on the scanner. There it is on the regular depth finder. They put it out sometimes. There's so many of them. It's so thick. So we're gonna go on out here and see if we can find something. They sure there's plenty for them to eat. So stick with us. Maybe we can figure out something. Okay, folks. I think I got one on here. Well, telling me this clear water makes a difference. Yeah. This moment, I think he'll make 10. Oh yeah, he'll make 10. Get back after a few of them, see what's going on here. Okay, folks. Sure, I got another nice drop here. Oh yeah. Yeah, another nice one. Yeah. 2 down. 13 to go. Men around here and see what we can do with it. I only found one out here. Oh yeah. This one. Well. Yep. You make it. Yeah. You checking to see? Yeah, you gonna make it. Go. Be slow today. All right. We got another bite down there. Yep. Yeah, you make it. Okay, folks, I'm gonna load it on the trailer here. Ain't done much good today. The water still ain't cleared up enough. I seen plenty of fish out there, but just can't get them. There's 3, 4, got 6 in there. Yeah. Anyway, I got a few of them in there. I think about 21, 22 foot, and then the deepest one I caught was about 34. So, you know, it's just seen a lot of fish on out there deeper. I've been in shallow too. Just don't seem like they want to hit. I don't know. Yeah. Especially when that cloud cover come in here, man. I ain't had a lick at all since that cloud cover moved in. So, anyway, we'll get loaded up here and remember the sponsors, and we'll see you on the show. Well, folks, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but there's hundreds, probably 1,000 of these daggone gulls are swooping and diving and getting them minnows. They're feeding like crazy back here in the back of this holler. So there's plenty of minnows for them, that's for sure.
All right, folks, we're back, and now Mike, fill us in there at the last of what was, you know, when you were idling right there. You was talking about the birds and
Yeah, them gulls, they was hundreds of them back there. That whole back that holler, they just going all over the sky back there everywhere, sitting in the water, and they just wearing them minnows out.
Minnows on top of the water
Yeah,
too.
shad about 3, 4 inches
Yeah.
long. They just wearing them out back there. They just floating up everywhere. That whole lake's just got so many minnows in it, it's unbelievable.
You know, I've noticed one thing in what little fishing that I've done this year, and what I hear from the boys over at Dale Hollow and Richard and his grandson on North. These fish is biting or feeding on minnows that's just about this size.
yeah, little old bitty thing.
They're very small.
Yeah,
And that's the reason that Richard went to that 2.5 inch.
yeah,
And
Swim
he
bait.
said everybody else was using them big swim baits
yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
And he went to a 2.5 inch
yeah,
swim
4
bait.
yeah.
And he said that's how he caught all 4 and had the 5th one on.
I know
Yeah.
that's what we was talking about out there before, about the minnows, how small they was at Dale Holler compared to watch
Which
bars,
bar? Yeah.
Yeah.
big shads we got down there.
Well, heck, I think you thought I heard the phone. Last year when we was out there back, it's last year now, but when we was out there last winter, we started right there in the creek. Mike hung that, was it largemouth you
Yeah,
got?
largemouth.
Yeah, you had a largemouth on, and it come up to the surface there, side of the boat, and spit up a bunch of minnows.
Yeah.
Well, heck, I seen what was going on right there, right then, and Dad blame if they wasn't a smallmouth, come up there and took one of them minnows down.
Yeah.
I mean, it spit up like 5 or 6 of them, and some of them, I bet you hadn't been in that fish's mouth in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And when they got them to the surface, we spit them all up, and here come another fish and had followed that one up, I'm sure, and just sucked one of them right up just like that. I mean, you know, stuff like that, you ain't got time to get a camera. It's done happen for you, you know.
You know, you said that you found that smallmouth up there had a bluegill in his mouth. I've had the opportunity to go through that twice
Yeah.
in my lifetime, and I tell you what, that beats anything I ever seen. Why they would try to attack anything like that, and they couldn't get it down no way.
Yeah. Well, listen, Dylan, show that little. My camera's still got that on it. Let's play that, and I'll let you see what I seen now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dylan. Folks, I'm here on North Lake on Saturday morning, and I was out here fishing and had to look around behind the boat, and I want you to look right here. This little old smallmouth has tried to swallow, looks like a bluegill, and we get him on film here. Yeah, you see him there? He can't swallow it. I'm gonna get him up, get that out of his mouth, and see if he'll take off, because he is alive, definitely alive right there. As you can see, let me get my camera zoomed in here, zoomed out, whatever. Yeah, there the fish is in his mouth. Yeah, he's getting under the boat. Let me reach down here. The camera's not focusing right or something. Yeah, there he is. You can see the fish in his mouth there. I'm gonna try to, looks like a big bluegill. I'll get him up here in the boat and see what we can do for him there. Remember, let's go fishing and remember our sponsors, folks. Let me zoom back out. Now, the bluegill is still alive, and so is the smallmouth. And you can see, there's how big the bluegill is. All right, we're gonna throw them both back in the water. Hopefully he'll take off. There he goes. There's the bluegill, he's gone too. He's still alive, fin flopping. All right, we'll see what happens. Let them rest. Smallmouth's trying to get down. The bluegill, he's flopping around out there. There he is. I zoomed in too far. All right, maybe that'll work. We'll see. Yeah, that bluegill was just a little bit too big for him to swallow. All right, we get back at it. Try to get a bite on the smallmouth on our bait there. Remember our sponsors, folks, and let's go fishing. All right, folks, it's raining pretty good. Got a decent fish on right there. Oh yeah, pretty neat. Yeah, buddy. All right, old boy. Come on in here and we'll get you off and get another one. I'll get the camera back in the dry. Okay, now Bill, there you seen that little episode of that, there what I seen up there the other week. Now tell us about that time you started telling us. And I said, let me show you this.
Yeah, I've had the opportunity to see two of them like that, and I've been able to pick both of them up and save the smallmouth. I don't know whether the other, for that, there's one of them, one smallmouth that I picked up, he'd done gone. He couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried every way to survive him, but he had been in it too long.
Yeah.
And he was trying to swallow something that was way too big for him to ever get down.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you when they take a notion to bite something, son, they don't care what it is.
I agree. Yeah. Anyway, that Mike, you and Brad run across that on Tellico one day there, did you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but you know, if you see it I mean, hey, it don't. It's not like you never. It doesn't happen quite a bit because it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get
That's
something
exactly right.
corn, you know, in their mouth, and they can't
Yeah.
get it on down. And after a while,
Yeah.
Perception of the size of the fish?
I'm sure they do, because like you said there a minute ago, we're biting little baits like that versus a 5-inch swim bait.
Caught
So
crappie down there
Yeah.
with 6-8 inch shad hanging in them.
yeah.
Still
Okay,
hanging
so-
out of their mouth, and them still trying to bite
But
something
that's
else.
right. It sure do. Do get a lot of crappie. Fishing with Mike there, and you catch one and you go to get him off, and there's minnow tail hanging out his mouth.
Yeah, that's
you know.
true. Yeah.
They want to eat more, so it's pretty dang common, I tell you.
The ones that on Tellico was a bass trying to eat another bass.
Bass, yeah.
You know, a 4-pounder trying to eat a 2-pounder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, when Mike took me over on Watts Bar, we had a large time, we had a really, really good time once we got out of during catfish.
Mm-hmm.
But we caught 22 of them, Mike,
Yeah.
and a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. When you can catch them, man, plus they're good to eat too.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good to eat. I haven't talk about our sponsors for just a minute, folks. Do want to remember them. we can't do the show without it, and that's another thing, I was telling you there, Craig asked me how long we'd been doing the show. Next month, I think the second week of February, we'll be starting our 7th year. if I'm
Yeah,
not
that's great, son, that's great.
Yeah, 2012 is when we started, and so that'll be right, I guess.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've seen a lot, done a lot, and got a lot more to do.
Right. And the thing about it is this right here. You can't do the show without great sponsors, and that's one of the things that you've been able to hold on to,
yeah.
is great sponsors.
Yep.
Yes.
We've had some, most of the people we've got's been with us pretty much since we started. And we've had some good ones that stayed with us for a short while.
Yeah.
But they are all good. I mean, if it's just for 3 months or 6 months or whatever a month, you know,
Yeah.
every one, we, you know, all the money goes to pay for the airtime here at the studio.
That's right.
And we just,
Our time here is just to show the folks that we're having a good time and hope that they're doing the same thing and having as good a time as we are.
that's right. Hello, caller.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Tony.
That's me.
I hear you. What's going on?
I try to get Mike to put me on some fish, but he ain't doing a whole lot of good.
You probably be better off getting somebody out fishing off the bank, Tony, to put you on some fish.
I think that water is gonna be cleared up this weekend.
I'm gonna give it a try Saturday, see if I can catch one. Ain't been 2 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Things is clearing up quite a bit from what it was, so it ought to be pretty good this weekend.
Yeah, I agree with that. I wish you and Mike could get back on them.
Well, I will. Eventually, it's gonna take a little while.
Well, heck, if they're going to bite you, get down there right off the get-go and catch a bunch. For sure.
I hope so. I'll let you know next week.
That'd be good. We'd be looking forward to hearing from you.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, Tony. Thanks for calling, buddy.
All right.
All right, see you.
I think the other day the shallowest one I caught was probably around 20 foot, and the deepest one was probably 34.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of them out there from that 30 to 40 foot range, and I never did get a bite off of them.
Let me see if Robert Owens would be watching the show. I'm going to give Miss Owens, if you don't care, write my phone number down and give me a call after the show, and let's talk about what you called the other week about. That is, it's 865-310-1854, and that's my cell phone. And then, you know, after we go off the air, if you don't care, give me a call, and I'll update you on how things are progressing. So 865-310-1854. All righty. Wesley, he's sitting in the background over here. We'll see how things progress. Like I said, as of right now, I've got to work tomorrow, but I hope Saturday to be off. Maybe I can get out on the water and catch a fish or two. You know?
I hope you do get to go. You know, Wes and Mike both.
Yeah.
Mike on the crappie and you and Wes on the smallmouth and
Yeah.
largemouth.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're biting, and just have to get out there and look for them right
Yeah.
there.
That's a fact.
I will tell you fellas, this one thing I've noticed about, about Bill and smallmouth is I found out that it's really an art to catch a smallmouth, You can't go up there and just halfway do it,
Yeah.
It's really complicated, actually.
Yeah.
It is. And I'm really proud that I'm related to somebody that's caught as many smallmouth as he has and is respected, is well respected,
Oh yes, yeah. There ain't no doubt about that. That's a fact.
While you got time, we need to remind everybody, about them there chocolate covered
Strawberries.
coming up here. 'cause
Exactly
it ain't
right.
just a day or two there, Mama will be looking for some flowers or candy or something.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I talked to them down there Tuesday at the candy store, and the 10th is about the latest you can order.
Yeah.
They've got to have a few days to get them in here, and he said, about the 10th of February will be the last day to get them.
Oh, them chocolate covered
Strawberries,
strawberries.
yeah, buddy, yeah.
Man,
So,
I'm telling you the truth.
Honey, do you hear what he said?
Buddy, I'm telling you, they fix them up down there. They put 3 different, white chocolate, dark chocolate, and just regular chocolate on them, and jazz them things up, and they're like that big
Oh,
around.
man.
So that's at Pamela Ann's Fudge and Candies. Call down there if you want those strawberries for Valentine's Day. Get you some ordered, and they'd be glad to get you on the list. So I'm glad you mentioned that, Mike. But do remember all of our sponsors, folks, and yes, what we're asking you is do your business with them. Citizens First Bank, Tim's Tires, Reynolds Racing and Marine, just Edgemore Outdoors, just on and on. Vans Auto Parts. You just can't go wrong. The candy store, Pamela Ann's there about the strawberries. Do support them and let them know you appreciate them supporting the show. Yeah, and we'll we just keep us going. That's sooner or later, Bill, we're gonna get back on the fish.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's
I'm not bit worried about that. It's just when I get to go.
Yeah,
I know we're gonna get back on them sooner or later.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, look. Yeah, who? Bill's going Monday. Okay.
Hopefully, but I never know.
No, that's right. That's right. Got priorities to take care of right now, but hopefully you can go. We're gonna sign off. Folks, do remember our sponsors, and we're gonna sign off here. We're gonna do a little commercial, and then have the song at the end of the show, and we want to have Dylan turn the volume up so we can hear it.
Yeah. Appreciate
God
Jerry
bless
making-
y'all, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully Mike will have some crawfish. Hey folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes, light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end and the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. Folks, it was late on Saturday morning, and I was out here fishing.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind. Floating on the water with good old Steve.